So notice that between the combination of our seeded eucalyptus, our balsam, and our boxwood, we already have a shape of this design kind of established, and we're ready now to go with some of our flowers. We have some very, very pretty things we're going to be working into this arrangement. First of all, one of my favorites, hydrangea. Hydrangea. This is a very chi-chi frou-frou flower at the present time. People love this stuff. They ask for it. It's upscale, a little costly, but well worth it. It's pretty, it has nice texture, and because we're using some of the hydrangea in the green, it works very, very nicely with the holiday kind of theme, because at this time of the year, typically we're thinking in terms of reds and greens and things like that. So it enables us to keep that kind of holiday traditional color, yet by going with different kinds of forms and patterns that you may not have thought of before, comes up with a very, very interesting and different look. And so we're going to take some of our hydrangea and we're going to work some pieces in. And you know, it doesn't take a whole lot of hydrangea to come up with a nice effect on this design, because the flower itself is fairly good size. And when you're dealing with something that has a fairly big head to it to begin with, it fills space so quickly and easily that really this becomes a piece of cake. So notice I'm taking just a few pieces, and notice how it fills very, very nicely. I have one over on the left side, I have one over on the right, and I placed another over back here. See it peeking through? Remember, this is meant to be a viewable design all the way around, and because it is meant to be viewed all the way around, we want to make sure that we don't neglect the other side of the design as well. So we've got some very interesting things starting off. Now, I'm going to continue to develop this, and I'm going to develop it with some more of another flower that is a very popular one. Let's take some roses and work some roses into this. Roses, of course, are a very popular flower. You can't go wrong with them. And I've deliberately picked some red roses here to introduce, because the red roses certainly bring about the theme of the holiday and get across the idea of holiday cheer. And all we have to do here is essentially follow the shape that we've established using our foliage. And notice how this is filling in very, very nicely for us to create this theme for winter and holiday and that kind of year. I think that this is a really pretty design, and although it is being used as a Christmas piece perhaps, or for something during the winter, you'll notice that it doesn't feel very, very traditional. It has the traditional colors, but the mixture of the hydrangea, the different kinds of foliage, this coming out here, this kind of draping down here, gives it a little bit more of a wild and less of a stagnant kind of thing. It feels a little bit more flowing, and it gives you that kind of rhythmic flow. I'm going to take a few more pieces of my rose and also work them over towards the back of the design as well, because in this way it can be viewed all the way around and very, very comfortably. You can see this is a very pretty design. I could stop at this point if I wanted to. But wait, there's more. Let's add a little bit more to it. I have some white roses here as well. So let's work a few white roses in, just to mix it along. As I said, this is going to be a very chi-chi frou-frou design. It's going to be pretty, it's going to be upscale, and I think that if you put a few of these around your home, or put one on your dining room table, or possibly one in your entry area as people come in, they're going to look at it, they're going to groove on it, they're going to say, wow, that's really nice. And if you do this yourself, you'll get bragging rights. People will look at it and they'll say, where'd you get it? What florist did you buy it from? You're going to say, well, I made it. And they're going to say, you did it? Wow. You see, a lot of people have the idea that floral designing is something that only a few special people can do it who have some sort of unusual or weird talent. Anybody can learn how to do floral designing, but you need the right training, and that's why we're in existence. At the Rittners School of Floral Design in Boston, we offer a wide range of courses. We offer day, evening classes, short courses, long courses that teach people how to do these kinds of things, and we show you all the tricks of the trade to make it easy. So notice how this thing has come together so nicely. I have another white rose. I'm going to work that one in towards the back of the design again, because this is viewable all the way around here. And this goes in very nicely back here. I could stop at this point if I wanted to, but I want to add just one more little touch here in my design. It is, of course, the holiday season, and I happen to have some really pretty holly berries. So I'm going to work just a little cluster of holly berries over in here just to kind of give, again, the holiday theme, and sneak a little piece of holly right in here as well. And the idea being that, again, it gives us contrast and a little bit of taste of the holiday season. Easy, huh? Yeah, and beautiful. And it gives you a very, very kind of flowing kind of effect, very informal, and yet very cheechy. Good for lifestyles at the present time. I think you guys will really enjoy trying to play with this one. So by all means, get out those glass cylinders, grab some roses, grab some hydrangea, play with your different kinds of foliages, and come up with something like this. Play with it a little bit, and you'll be amazed at some of the really nice looking things you can come up with that'll impress your family and friends. Look, folks, I thank you so much for coming in and visiting the Rittner School of Floral Design today. It's been a pleasure having you come into our classroom and see a quick little demonstration. You want more? Come on, take a class with us. That's why we're here. We enjoyed having you come in and visit with us, and we hope you enjoy playing with these kinds of designs. Have fun, and come and check more of our video library of different kinds of floral art. Again, thank you from Dr. Steve Rittner, Rittner School of Floral Design. You can find us online at www.floralschool.com. Thank you.